a person develops attachment for them. For such attachment, lust develops. From lust arises anger. Delusion arises. And from delusion, the memory becomes bewildered. When memory is bewildered, intelligence is lost. And when intelligence is lost, one tends to plummet into the material whirlpool. Azamila would constantly think about her. In order to be near her, Azamila eventually decided to employ her as a maidservant in his home. In the affair with this new woman, he abandoned his old family and moved in with her. In association, he lost all his good qualities and high values and indulged in sinful life. Then he had children with new women, and in serving his new family, he neglected serving Krishna. He would often bring her beautiful clothes and jewelries and please her in this way. He spent most of his father's wealth. When Azamila ran out of savings, his new wife said, "If you have no money, then you can forget about me." Azamila would promise he would find a way to give money. Azamila then became ruthless in his attempt to gain money, stealing, threatening, murdering. He would let nothing stand in his way. One by one, all of his good qualities left him. He led a degraded life of crime and debauchery. Thus, Azamila spent his time in abominable activities to maintain his family. And before he knew, 88 years of his life had passed by having completely forgotten that his purpose of life is to render loving service to Krishna. He had become very attached to his own lawful wife, home and children. The youngest child was called Narayan, and the old Azamila was very attached to him. Indeed, he was so absorbed in his family life, and he could understand his own time was now exhausted, and death would soon be upon him. One day, Azamila was sick and bedridden, coughing non-stop, and feeling death approach. Azamila yells, "Narayan! Narayan! Narayan! Where are you, my son? Narayan!" As soon as Yamadutta come to take Azamila's soul, the Vishnudutas appeared and stops the Yamadutas. "What?" The Yamadutas responded. "What are you doing? Our duties are the orders of our master Yamaraj. This man was born in Brahmin family, but spent many years of his life breaking all the religious principles. He caused pain and suffering to innocent peoples and animals. Now it is time to take him to the court of Yamaraj, where he will be punished for his sinful actions." The Vishnudutas replied, "We cannot allow you to take this soul. Azamila had already atoned for his sinful actions by chanting the holy name of Lord Narayan. If one chants the holy name of Lord, knowingly or unknowingly, the chanting will still be effective. Therefore, do not try to take him to your master." The Yamadutas accept the Vishnudutas resonating and retreats. The Vishnuduta then says to Azamila, "Because you have chanted the holy name of the Lord Narayan at the time of death, you have been relieved of suffering that reflects of your sinful life. We bless you so you can live a few years longer. Now take this opportunity to live piously for the rest of your life. Glorify the Supreme Lord Vishnu and perfect this human form of life." With a second chance, Azamila corrected his ways and spent every minute serving the Lord. By the end of his life, he redeemed himself and attain a place in Vaikuntha. This is Hare Krishna. This is the second chance in a book that our Bhaktivriksha, Paramus Bhaktivriksha, read this year. And this is a story that proves that everyone can get a second chance. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.